Spiritual consultation is very important in everyone's life, especially when things are not going right for you, or if you've been wondering about something, worrying about something without getting any answer, overthinking, suffering. Spiritual consultation will reveal deep knowledge, deep things about those things you've been wondering about. Maybe it's in your marriage, why you've not been getting married, why men or women are just using you and dumping you, why you're not happy in your marriage or your relationship. Spiritual consultation can reveal the reason why. It can reveal if it's someone that is throwing spells at you. It could be assuming that it's not your own personal attitude that is causing those things. Maybe you've been a good man or a good woman, but relationship is not working out for you. You've tried several times. So that is a sign for you to go and find out why these things is occurring. Spiritual consultation is important to find out why. It could be your spiritual spouse, your spiritual wife or spiritual husband that is blocking your path, making you unhappy in your marriage, or preventing you not to get married. Yeah. For those of you that desperately want to marry or want to be in a relationship, because I know it's not everyone that wants to be in a relationship. Okay? Why some people relationship or getting married is something very important for them. So if being in a relationship is important for you, but you're not getting it, things are not working out, you're trying, you need spiritual consultation to find out the reason why. If it's someone that is throwing spells at you, if it's a spirit that is blocking it, if it's your spiritual friends or your spiritual wife or husband, if it's something else, something that is blocking you from getting married, maybe you need to do some spiritual work in order to remove that from your path. So even being in a relationship and you're not happy in the relationship and there is always arguments, there is always problems, spiritual consultation is important to find out why this is happening. Because sometimes it could be a side chick or side boy from outside that is doing that. So some people, before you can live happily in a relationship with some individual, you have to do spiritual work on them. I know some people or some spiritualists say, no, don't do spiritual work on an individual. Don't do spare work on an individual. Spare work is very important to maintain a stable relationship, unless that person wants to be sleeping around. This type of people will always be complaining about spare work. You're not doing spare work to turn someone into a slave. You're doing spare work to protect your relationship, to protect your marriage, to make it a happier one. So yes, spiritual consultation is important to find out when things are not, to find out things when it's not going well for you. If you've been seeking for a job, searching, maybe your business is not going well, you've tried everything, you've done all the necessary things, spiritual consultation is important to find out why your business is not working, why you've tried like everyone else and it's not working for you. Spiritual consultation is extremely important, So if a spiritualist is doing spiritual work for you without consultation, that is a red flag. I know some of them will say, I already know when I see this sign in an individual, then I already know what I have to do. No, every individuals are not the same. We might have the same symptoms, but the root cause are different. Spiritual consultation is important before any spiritualist does work for you, because spirit have to reveal the root cause of your problem and tell them the way out solution. Spiritual consultation is important when your children are stubborn, they are not listening to you, or they are getting sick all the time, they are behaving abnormal. Spiritual consultation is important to find out why these children, assuming it's not a medical stuff that you can go to a doctor and cure. And maybe you've been trying it and nothing is working out. Spiritual consultation, because some things can be spiritual problems and you just be ignoring it, thinking that maybe they will outgrow it. Sometimes it could be their spiritual friends, that needs to be appeased for them to be happy on earth. Spiritual consultation is very important. Don't neglect spiritual consultation in your life. Spiritual consultation is also important for those of you that have lost your parents or your loved ones and you want to connect to them. You want to find out information. Maybe they have a message for you. Spiritual consultation is important to communicate to your family, your loved one in the afterlife. Including your pets that have passed. Spiritual consultation, if you want to connect to your pet to know how your pet feels in the afterlife, you can connect to them. Spiritual consultation is so important, to get information about your guiding angel, your personal spirit guide, your totem spirit. They can send you a message, tell you how to live your life, guide you, tell you the type of spiritual work or rituals you have to do to connect to them so they can bless you, guide you, protect you. Spiritual consultation is so important, and a lot of people neglect spiritual consultation. Spiritual consultation for me is like I have to eat food every day for my own personal self. Not even clients alone, for my own personal self. I do spiritual consultation for almost everything, every important thing in my life. Every sign that is suspicious, I'm doing spiritual consultation on it. And so my spirit helps me a lot, guides me what to do, what not to do. Even spiritual consultation, you guys, you can just consult your spirit and chat with them like physical friends. I know that some people might find it strange that you can actually devote a time to just connect with your spirit, chatting one-on-one interaction with your spirits, asking them deep questions and they are replying, and you people are chatting. I do that a lot, because when I'm around my altar or in my house alone, sometimes even with people around, they used to think that I have mental problem, because sometimes I'll be chatting, communicating with my spirit, I'll be laughing. Some people will say, something is wrong with this film. But I know what I'm doing. Spiritual consultation is so important that you can consult your spirit, speak with them during consultation, and then they come to your dream to fulfill what you've already asked them or you communicated with them. Spiritual consultation is important for you not to neglect. If you want to live a very fulfilling life in this world, it's good to have good relationship with your spirit, your personal spirit, your guiding angels. Even if you have an altar for them, you're giving them offerings, you're having relationships, sometimes it's good to create time to have one-on-one interaction with them also. It's not only to be feeding spirit. In fact, feeding spirit is just like 50% of the spiritual work when you get to build relationship with you, or 40%. There are other things that one can do to make relationship with spirits even stronger. So I just want to encourage you guys today to make spiritual consultation a very important part of your life. It's good to, even your ancestral spirit, you can ask questions to your ancestral spirit. What has been going on in your family? How have they been part of your family, helping your family? What has been happening? Spiritual consultation is important. If you're living in diaspora and you're struggling, nothing is happening for you, nothing is working. Spiritual consultation is important to find out why you're struggling. Maybe someone back home is doing something negative on you, spells, because they do that a lot. They think you have money. They don't know that it's not everyone that have money in diaspora. Spiritual consultation is important. If you're living in diaspora, you have to make it part of your life so that someone will not be using, abusing, and controlling your life. Spiritual consultation is something that you have to do regularly. Don't neglect it. It's not those spiritual consultation you only want to ask, what is my element, or what is my, spiritual consultation to know what is going on in your life, how your life, if things are not working out for you, or taking guidance, on how you have to move on in your life, how your spirit can advise you. So to book spiritual consultation, you can go to my website, www.TheAfricanOracle.com. You see different types of spiritual consultation on there. Okay, so when you book spiritual consultation, I see your notification. I will contact you immediately. I'm going to write my website on this video so you can also know.